kind of money with the associated students. I was told not to talk to them at the time. I went to the associated students. They fronted the dough to give me the fast passes for students that otherwise couldn't come to the college. After that, the chancellor came through with money. Chancellor Day came through with money to help us out with food. Well, you know, he was good to me, you know, and so was Evan Nobel, you know, even worse, right? He hired me as, you know, full-time faculty. So, but the associated students have been terrific, and they're the ones that went to the chancellor and got the money for the food to begin with, because I, again, was told that I shouldn't be putting my face forward in that manner. So at any rate, that's kind of what I had to say, and that's who Hearts is, because we're written down in there.
Just before you step down, though, Chris, can you just clarify, are you speaking for or against the motion that Francine made?
Oh, wow, you know, I look at this and I see things pro and con.
Okay.
I hate to get a little
Neither.
offensive,
Thank you.
but I did not like the governing board coming in and telling us what we could do and anything else. There are problems, but I think we can work them out if we get together and not separate.
Thank you. Okay. Our next speaker is Kovac Williamson, and will you identify yourself, please?
I am indeed Kovac Williamson. It's more than a rumor. I teach, I'm in the business department. I teach at John Adams campus. I'm very proud of that. And I always identify myself as a proud member and treasurer of AFT, Local 2121, your faculty union. I'll answer the last question first. I'm still working on my vote for this resolution. This is extensive and intensive, and someone's really done their homework, and that's a good thing. Like Chris, I have other arenas where I do education. I work with GED programs. I work with the Juvenile Probation Department, Youth Guidance Center. I do work with the Independent Living Skills Program, the foster care program for the young people about to be emancipated and come into mainstream society. And here at City College, for a dozen years, I've worked in the business department, teaching accounting, and right now I'm happy that I think we're fortunate here at City College. We have good leadership with the administration. We have a wonderful chancellor. We have good leadership in the academic senate. We have good leadership. We've seen it today with our student groups, associated student groups, and that's repeated throughout the different campuses. We have good academic, of course, with our union, and good leadership with the classified senate. With all that goodness, we still have this achievement gap. We still have this equity gap. What touched my heart since I've been here this afternoon was the students when they spoke. They spoke with integrity, they spoke with honor, and they spoke in good faith. I want to be part of the process that empowers our students to continue working in that fashion. Here at City College and out in the world, in the community where they live and work. I don't want us to stop that process that has been started with addressing the achievement gap and the equity gap. I want us in City College to be in the vanguard to put the best practices and to show the way of closing that gap. We need to close it. It's too long. It's not an accident that has happened. So, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Order. Would it be possible to ask the speakers to announce at the beginning if they're speaking for or against?
I was just about to do that. I'm just going to do that. So, the next speaker card that I have is Sue Homer. And again, if you just heard that request, you can announce whether you're speaking for or against the motion that was made by Francine Medensky. Thank you.
Sue Homer, Social Sciences. I'm actually going to try and address the movers with a question of clarification. So one of my concerns is that one of the programs that's listed in the first resolve, the Year 1 Basic Skills Program, I'm a member of the Basic Skills Committee, and the faculty that worked to develop that program worked very hard and very long and took the program through the shared governance process over a 2-year period, beginning with all the BSI meetings, and got the program all the way to the point of being funded and almost implemented. I almost had a cohort of students You're about to go out and recruit. So I just want to clarify and make sure that as the mover, that any of the programs or things that might be in the A through Q list, and I have personal knowledge of that one as a member of the committee, that have already been through a shared governance process and were only pulled because of, you know, a funding crisis, that those programs don't have to go through another lengthy review. The department already, members of the faculty in that department already did that hard work, and we're ready to go with the program, and I'd hate to see those faculty have to start over.
All the items, A through Q, should happen. And if, in my view, there's no intent, if these things have gone through shared governance, then we should just be doing them. We don't need a board resolution, as far as I'm concerned. If the faculty has said, let's do it, and if we can find the money, we're with the chance to make it happen. Please understand that A through Q coming out of the board resolution doesn't mean they wouldn't happen. In fact, they might even happen a little faster, some of these things, like something that's already gone through shared governance, if we can find the money.
Thank you, Francine. If the language of the resolution is not clear, then someone might want to propose a change to the language to make it more clear. The next speaker card I have is Bill Shields, and after Bill Shields will be Darlene Alioto and then Roger Scott. So Bill Shields, please come to the mic and identify yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Bill Shields. I'm the chair of the Labor and Community Studies Department. I've been a full-timer at the college for 15 years, and I'm in my first term on the Executive Council of the Academic Senate. Just a few quick comments. I think that we shouldn't be afraid to listen to the students. Okay, I have mixed feelings about this, because in fact, what Francine has proposed is not that different from what we passed on the 17th.
So are you...
So in my opinion...
This one, are you...
Okay. Excuse me, please. So I don't think it's that different, so I have mixed feelings about it, so I'm still thinking about it. I share with Francine the concern that the board shouldn't be meddling in faculty affairs. I think they've been sufficiently beat back that that's no longer a threat. I think that resolution never would have passed in the first place because the majority of the board would have opposed it. I think they were rookie mistakes that were made by young trustees, and I agree with the chancellor that we should have a little more charity in our hearts towards their intentions and not be demonizing them. I don't think Steve Noe and Milton Marks and Chris Jackson are the enemies. I wish we had put more effort into going this much energy into going up to Sacramento yesterday. It was a great moment of unity, as has been said. I guess just to conclude, I'm really shocked though at the animus. Those trustees' actions were termed fascist in one of our meetings. I think that level of name calling and insulting is massively inappropriate, and I'm also, and I just want to say, I think that the Academic Senate, okay.
Thank you. I just do want to remind everybody here that one of Robert's rules is that we not say impugn the motives of others. So please adhere to that rule. The next speaker will be Darlene Alioto.
Yes, I'm a short one. Darlene Alioto. I am chair of the Social Sciences Department, but I'm speaking for myself as an instructor of history and political science. I'm speaking in favor of the motion. I don't think we should stand here today and mix issues. I don't think there is anyone either in this room or at this college that doesn't care about our students, that doesn't listen to our students every day, and that doesn't give a real damn about the equity and achievement gap. I've been working on that equity and achievement gap for 40 years. And I'm still working on it. I have engaged in a lot of programs to try to address it, and I think we can do better, and I don't think that's the issue here today. The issue here today is board intrusion into faculty rights, which we need to stand up as a faculty